Hi, I'm Bob Bursey, Executive Director of Texas Performing Arts. As you know, we've been trying to use this time in all of the ways that we can productively. And today, I'm ready to share with you one of the other ways that we've been using this time, which is to make improvements to our flagship facility, Bass Concert Hall. So of course, we're here on the University of Texas at Austin campus. We're in front of Bass Concert Hall, which is the largest theater in Austin. It's also one of the busiest performing arts centers in the state of Texas and in the whole country. In 2019, we welcomed 285,000 people through our doors to see performances here. It's been a lot quieter this year, and we've been trying to use that time in the best ways that we can. Performances online, performances outdoors, using our spaces in out-of-the-ordinary ways, for instance, with our Hollywood Backdrops exhibit. And today, I'm excited to share with you how we're working to improve the facility. This downtime has given us a great opportunity to make some much-needed improvements, upgrades, and renovations to Bass Concert Hall. So let's go inside and I'll show you what we've been up to. So here we are in the Bass Concert Hall lobby. Probably looks a little different than what you're used to. But we're about a month and a half into a major renovation project. First of all, we're replacing all of the carpet throughout the lobbies of the entire theater. We're replacing the seats in both of the balconies. The orchestra level seats were replaced in a major renovation that happened between 2007 and 2009. However, the seats in the balconies were original to the building, so they date from 1979 to 1981 when the facility opened. We're going in now and replacing those. And then we're also making upgrades and improvements throughout the facility to increase the level of health and safety when you come back to visit us for performances. So that involves making more space in the lobby and also an upgrade to our ventilation and filtration systems to keep the air in the building even healthier. So here we are in the orchestra level of Bass Concert Hall, and you can see all of the seats have been protected, and we have these scaffolds built to allow the workers to access the first and second balconies. So here we are on the lobby at the third floor of Bass Concert Hall, and you can see behind me the new carpet that's been completed in this section. So we're excited to have that fresher and cleaner look when you come back to the theater. So here we are in the first balcony of Bass Concert Hall. You can see that all of the seats from 1979 have been removed. We're putting in new floor surfaces, and then of course the new seats going in, which will match the seats in the orchestra level. Overall, our total seating capacity hasn't changed at 3,000 seats for Bass Concert Hall, still the largest theater in Austin. So while we're in here doing this work, we wanted to take the opportunity to address one of the long-standing challenges of the seating in this area. So not only are we replacing the seats in the balconies, we're rebuilding the seating risers in this section of the balcony, where if you've ever sat in this section, the seats actually face into the walls of the proscenium on the sides of the theater. And what we're doing here is rebuilding these risers at a curve and at different heights, so the seats will face towards the stage and the heights will allow for much better sight lines to the performers on stage. So that's something that we could really only do because of the pandemic, where we were able to come in and have the time to make these serious structural changes. One of the other improvements we're making during this time is increasing the accessibility of this section of the theater. So what you see here is a newly built accessible seating area. There'll be 2 of these in both balconies. Also, while we're doing this work, we're improving the aisle lighting throughout the theater so that when you're coming in and exiting, or if you need to leave during a performance to use the restroom, you'll find much better and safer lighting all throughout the theater. So here we are in the second balcony, and again you'll see that the old seats have been removed, demolition is complete, ready for the new floor surfaces, and then the arrival of the new seats in late April. The whole project should be wrapped up by the middle of May. The first events that we're planning to host are some of the commencement ceremonies for UT Austin's class of 2021. And what you see here are the new seating risers in the second balcony side sections. Again, where we're building them up with these new insulated platforms that will really improve the sight lines and accessibility in this area of the theater. So we really wanted to grab the opportunity that we have during this time to accomplish this work. This has been very much the way that we've approached this entire pandemic, as much as we can, trying to make lemonade out of lemons. So having the theater being dark has been a moment that we really wanted to grab and be able to get this work done. Thank you so much for your interest in what we're doing here. We can't wait to welcome you back to Texas Performing Arts later this year. Stay tuned for our 40th anniversary season announcement coming soon. Can't wait to see you back at the theater.